My dear friends, let's give some tzedakah and the power of prayer, chapter 123 we just read, the power of tzedakah and Edvar Torah will certainly bring the ultimate result that we're expecting, the coming of Mashiach, which will be the only and best solution for all our ills and aches and problems. You know, there's a fascinating statement in Kabbalah by the Arizal, Shar Gudim. When the brothers of Yosef came to Egypt to buy food because of the famine in the Middle East, as it says that Yosef recognized them right away, they did not recognize him. A simple meaning is because now he's an adult with a big beard, dressed in Egyptian royalty. And then he suddenly accused them with the words, Meraglim atem. And Yosef suddenly remembered the dreams that he was dreaming. He said, Meraglim atem, you are spies. You came to see the inappropriateness of this land of Egypt. Accused them of spying. For whom exactly? Who knows? Says the Arizal, Rabbi Yitzchak Luri, founder of Kabbalah, of the Lurianic Kabbalah, and says that they were 10 brothers. Right? Yosef is the king. Binyamin didn't come along. And it says these 10 brothers, eventually their souls incarnated into the 10 Meraglim that Moshe Rabbeinu had sent to spy on the land of Israel to know what it is, a kind of a land. Although he sent 12, but we know they broke down in 2 groups. 2 of them, Yoshua ben Nun and Kalev ben Yefune, who stayed faithful to their mission, and the other 10 who unfortunately came back with an extremely negative opinion, a biased opinion, a discouraging opinion, and it created the fact that for the next 40 years, this generation wandered in the desert and never made it into Israel, except for the last group. Says the Arizal that those 10 brothers, their souls reincarnated into those 10 who failed in their mission that Moshe Rabbeinu sent them to tour the land and to tell us how to go. And they came back and said, no, we cannot go. Now, what's the connection between these 2 stories? Is it just because the word Meraglim, they were called the same name? There's got to be something much deeper. So briefly, what was the mistake of the spies that Moshe Rabbeinu sent to Israel and they came back with such a discouraging report? To the point they said that we will not be able to conquer that land. Now, how could it be? People who just came out of Egypt. Superpower of the time was destroyed. They crossed the ocean, the sea, in a most miraculous way. They see godly miracles on a constant way. They eat godly, they drink godly, they get dressed godly, they travel godly, miraculously. One big miracle. What suddenly did change their faith? Lose faith that God will not be able to manage with his other little countries? But the point is that they said either we'll live in an environment of miracles or we'll live in an environment of natural laws. In the Medbar, till now, we are in the desert, we're living miraculously. Now, miracles, God can do whatever he wants. But once he wants us to step into Israel, where there will be the laws of nature will take place. Now, those ferocious armies over there, there's no way we can conquer them. These cities are fortresses, densely populated. There's no way we will be able to do it in a natural way. And that's what he said, we can't do it. What was the difference between Yosef and his brothers? The brothers felt either you are spiritual, holy, detached from the mundane, or you are mundane and then there's no spirituality. Yosef was just the opposite. Yosef showed that he could be dressed in Egyptian princely garments, speak Egyptian language. Yet, behind that clothing, behind that outer facade, is Yosef HaTzadik, the holy Yosef. Yosef was able to combine the divine with the mundane. Well, although it looks mundane, it is a miracle. It is miraculous. It's godly. So Yosef tells his brothers, Meraglim matem, you do the same mistake as the future Meraglim in the desert. What is the answer to this? What Kalev says. Have faith in Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu said, we're going up, Oloi Nale, we will go higher and higher and higher until we reach the ultimate. Says Kalev ben Yefuna, by being connected to Moshe Rabbeinu, by being connected to the leader of the generation, we will achieve our ultimate goalpost, Beis HaMikdash.